Welcome, Dr. Matt. I've finally done it. I've made my honing series of videos. It's a 4-part series. It's pretty exciting. It's Monday morning. I just got done shaving with the razor that I honed through the series. I've been wanting to do this series for over a year. The reason that I've kind of stalled on it is because there's a lot of great honing videos out there, and I wanted to do something that I felt was a little bit different. It's not just the same thing. So hopefully I've accomplished that. The first video is setting the bevel, the beginning of the honing series using a conversion stone. The second video is the intermediate level, and the third video is going to be the finish hone. And then finally, the fourth video is where I shave, so you can see actually how it works. And I can tell you, this is just really fantastic. So it's exciting. I really hope you enjoy the series. I hope you make it through all of them. Leave some comments. If you have any questions, email me. drmatt357@hotmail.com. I will get back to you real quick, usually within the hour. So enjoy. Let me know how you like it. All right, so we're going to get started here with the video. We're starting off with a gold dollar razor of mine that I've worked. I've reshaped the nose. I've thinned the spine, the shank. I cleared up the shoulder problem, and of course I buffed it. But the thing is, now what I need to do is I need to set the bevel on this. So I'm going to do that on my 400 Atoma. And I simply just... The reason I use the Atoma, the diamond plate, is because it's absolutely flat. If you use a regular stone for this, by nature of the way the stone works, you're wearing the stone away, therefore you're losing some of the flatness. So if you set the bevel on this diamond plate, I use the 400 because it's quicker. You can use less, but I like to use the 400, especially for the first time I do this. Makes real quick work of it. So I'm just kind of changing it, leading toe, heel, right in the middle, coming back the other way. Now, I don't know if you can see, but there's a bit of swarf building up there. And what I'm doing is I'm looking at the edge here to make sure that I'm hitting the whole edge, and it goes real fast. Oh yeah, definitely hit the whole edge. So do this under a little running water to smooth this off. And if you were to look at this under the microscope at this 400 stage, you can see that edge looks pretty rough. I mean, it's really toothy. But just kind of hang in there, because as we go, I'll show some more pictures. It'll progress along real nicely. Now, from looking at this, I can tell that we've hit all the way to the edge here. It goes from I can see it all the way from the heel to the toe. We've hit the mark. All right, so now really, what we're coming to here is pretty much the point of this particular video, or I guess the series, so to speak. And what I'm going to go to now is what I call a conversion stone. I don't call it that. I mean, that's the terminology of what I'm attempting to do here. And I got this from Ken Schwartz. And I not only got the stone, but he told me about this, because when you convert, from the diamond stone, those diamonds, I mean, they work fast, but they make some pretty heavy scratches in there. And if you don't watch it, I mean, those scratches will stay there all the way to the end. So by using this stone, we convert that diamond scratch pattern to a more conventional stone. And what I'm doing here is I'm going to build up a slurry. This is did I say 400 Ume? It's a Nubatama. Great stones. I do believe that Ken is the only importer of this stone, so you can get them through Ken or the Chef Knives to Go, Mark I believe, purchases them from Ken. But what it does is you build up a real nice heavy slurry here. What you're doing is you're going to knock down those diamond marks. So I'm just going back and forth. And this slurry is real heavy here. It's just real gritty. And this stone is also very water absorbent, so I leave it in a well here in this third tank on my bar sink here. Obviously I don't use it for a bar, I use it for honing. I should be more careful when I just do that, but I hit the spines. What we're doing is I'm just going circles, and we're just trying to knock down those marks. You want to keep it real nice slurry. I don't know if you can tell the slurry turned a little bit gray. There's some swarf in there. It is doing its job, but right away you can see it drying up. Keep that sink going, the water on it. This is real easy to tell when you look at it here, because what happens is that the slurry on that stone makes it really kind of a satiny finish, contrasting to the polished shine. You can see that you're hitting the mark real well. So what I do at this point is I rinse that slurry off, and I'll just do some under running water. And you'll feel the resistance for the first few passes, and then you'll just feel it give away. So about 10 or 15 passes under the running water on this stone, and it smooths it out real good from the slurry. And if you look at this under the microscope, you can see that it looks better than it did under the diamond, although the grit is still the same. It was a 400 diamond grit to a 400 stone here. I can feel right away, it just slides across here like nothing, like ice. So I know that that's done. All right, so now to the next level, next progression, I go to a 1000 grit. This is a Nubatama, and it's the extra hard 1000 grit, and I put the marks on there just to blast, just so I can see where I'm at. And actually this one was pretty good. This wasn't too bad. Again, this divider on the sink works really well. I know that they make a thing that'll hold the stone, but for me it works really well. This divider is about 1.5 inches, and so it works real well. Just holding the stone, I don't really need to do anything. Sometimes I'll put my arm on here to hold it. We're just going to do some circles back and forth. So now what we're doing is we're taking from the 400 Nubatama, the pattern on that, to the 1000. And you can see that just grays out right away with the very nice, nice, even. That's done. So let's take and rinse it, and I'll do a few under some running water here. Again, you'll feel that resistance give from the slurry to the clear running water. Beautiful, great feel. Okay, so that's it. If you were to look at this 1000 Nubatama under the scope, you can see that it's still somewhat toothy, but smoothed out quite a bit from the 400. And this now is a set bevel. The bevel is perfectly set on this thing. So now I can take it to the intermediate and eventually the final step. But those steps are really just polishing what's already there, because we've already set the bevel on here. This is perfectly set bevel. All right, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go take a look at this under the scope just to make sure that I'm all the way to the edge and the bevel is perfectly set. And then we're going to come back and we'll do the intermediate, which will be the 2000 or the 2K Shaptons, 5K Shapton, and I don't know if I'll go on 8 yet, depending upon how I decide to finish. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching. See you in a few.